here at the all-over lathe. We'll be showing a shot of that in a second. But we've got our part in the lathe. I have to check and see what the diameter is that I need to cut it to. And I think it's 2 1/4. Yeah, it's just about 2 inches. So I was way off with that. So the current diameter of our part that we're going to take down is 2.18. So we don't have a whole lot to take down. So it shouldn't take us too long. What's going to be unique about this is that new tool post that we made. We're going to be using that. So I'm going to take you down to the workpiece and we'll show you that now. Right here's the tool post holder. We've got a 1-inch tooling in here. This is what we're going to take off. We're going to take this lip down to 2 inches. So all we have to do is go down about 0.18. So I'm going to just kind of get my dimension here. We'll pull it back. We'll start up our lathe and we'll trim that a little bit and then measure it and then go back to it. I think that's too much. Nice. Wish I had one that was the opposite hand. Okay, I think that's going to do it for that. Now what we'll have to do is take her over to the mill. Well, I'll take her over to the bandsaw. We'll cut that puppy off to the proper length. Then we'll take her over to the mill and figure out how to set her up to mill her. Okay. Okay, I've got the part and the bandsaw. It's clamped down, as you can see, with my clamp. It's all ready for me to cut. We've already measured the distance that I need to cut it at. We left a little bit of extra so that we can face it off in the lathe and then take it over to the milling machine and just mill that, the slots off of it so we can set it into the tool holder. And we'll have to drill the holes in it and what have you. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to take you in a little bit closer so you can see the action right up close. Hopefully I don't do a fail. So get the bandsaw started. I'll take the bandsaw speed up a little bit. Got it cut now, guys. what we're after. Well, I don't really know what that was all about. Well, we got this cut down. So what we're going to do now is take it, put it back in the lathe, face it off on the back side. We have to take it down a little bit. We'll be taking off nearly 1/8 of an inch. So we'll get back over the lathe and do that, and then come back to you. Okay, we're back at the lathe, and we're going to start facing this off. So hopefully I won't get in your way so you can see this whole operation. And hopefully I do it right. I'm not totally proficient at this yet. Old lathe. Looks to me like I need to take that and turn the tooling just a little bit more. Okay, let's try again. There we go. Now we're cutting some chip. Not much. I don't want to go at it too aggressively. Still getting some vibration in my cross feed. Not a bad finish. Okay, so we'll take this out of here, take her over to the milling machine, and we'll do the next process. Okay, I've got the piece set up in the mill. I've got a clamp on here. This is end device between two V blocks. I've zeroed this off at this face, pulled her back. Now we're going to come in. I've zeroed out my DRO, so we're going to come in at 1/2 inch, and we'll take a path, cut, and then we'll go switch our clamp over to the other side, take our cutter over there, and we'll cut the other side, and we'll be done with this little baby. Okay, I've got my coolant back, so now we can go ahead and start this cut. Oops, going the wrong way. got her. Okay, now I'm going to turn off the machine, and I'm going to turn off the camera while I reset this to the other side. I have to move my clamp over to here and hold it over here. So I actually just have to set up this clamp over here. It may take me a moment or two. So we'll let you go while I'm doing that, and I'll get back to you. Okay, so we're all ready to make our next cut. So I've moved the bit over 2.43 inches. I stopped this cut on 0.43, so I moved it over 2 inches. I want my spacing to be 1 inch, and my blade is 1 inch, or my bit rather is 1 inch, my cutter. So so I brought it over 2.43. Now what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to have this just slightly under, maybe a thousandth under. So I'm going to take this down to 2.38. I mean, so it's 2.428 is what I'm taking it down to. There we go. So now that's set at 2.428, and that'll give me a couple hundredths of an inch clearance. So now we're going to bring that blade back through, so we're not doing a climbing cut, and we'll go ahead and get her started and go. Gotta check the oil, make sure it's up. Yep. And we're ready to start cutting. Now if I did this right, we should have just slightly under an inch for that center part. And there we go, 0.997. Now that should be enough. What I'll do is I'll take this bracket off, and I'll try to put that on the post, and if it slides right in there, we're good. Whoops, wrong. I think that's 16. Nope, it's 18. Okay. I won't loosen the vise until I get this thing checked in with my post. Okay, so I've got my tool post now. Let's see how that fits on there. Just snug as a bug in a rug. Just exactly the way it's supposed to. I decided to come in and tap this thing out. So we're going to get some tap fluid, and as soon as I find the right tap. Is this it? I think this is it, right? No, that's not it. There we go. Here's the tap we need right here. So we're going to go ahead and get this started. I'm going to put a little bit of oil down in here. we're going to tap this out. Now I don't have any big old tap wrenches like A-Bomb does, so I have to use a crescent wrench. So we'll take this down as far as we can go. I'm hoping it'll go all the way through the part. And this got a, oh lordy, that thing's hard down there. We've got about 1/4 of an inch to go to get through this thing. And then she'll be good. Be nice to have one of those A-Bomb sized tap holders, I can tell you. I don't know what this metal is, but it's pretty hard. I got it from some scrap laying around the place. There we go, we're all the way through now. Yeah, there she goes. All the way through. We chased her all the way through. And now that set screw should run all the way through that puppy. Let's just chase it a few times. Let's see how that set screw sets in there. That looks like it right there. Okay, here we go. She runs all the way down in there. Wow. As it flushes out, it just runs down through the bottom of that cap. I'll pull that out so you can take a look at that. Let's see, there's a handle there. And there she is, right there, at flush. And that turned out just nice. So, anyway, so far things are working out good. It's going to be a sweet, sweet deal. And that'll be a wrap.